One. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm gonna go with the Ladies Tale podcast today because she really does not fit into like writing because she's like fashion cool. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I completely forgot where I was going with that sentence after fashion cool. I think that's it. Yeah, because I'm not cool enough to be talking about fashion. So I think that's pretty much it. Yep. I'm Winona, by the way. And I'm going to give myself a high five for remembering to introduce myself. What? Okay, done. I just said a high five and I did a dance too. Not important. We wrote books. When I say we, it's me and the missing Jade. And you see, this is why I'm not behaving myself. Because Jade is not here. And that's why I'm doing dances. Oh, wait, one more time, because Jade's not here. Okay, done. Okay, now I'm going to behave myself and be professional. We wrote books, literary life guides with pop poetry, and I thought divorce was bad, and I thought being grown up was easy. If only I were me, a memoir in verse. Warren Whittle's Debt, Whittle's Web, and Foreign Coffee. If y'all are counting, that's 6 books. They got 11 more of them bad boys. And you can find out everything your ladies are doing and where the other 11 are, including Jade's favorite book, And I Thought I Did My Journey Alone, at www.andithoughtLadies.com. And yes, since I do it like a person selling cars, let me go right back around and be like www.andithoughtLadies.com. Yeah, the second one was better. I could feel it. I felt it in my soul. But you're not here to hear about me. You're here to hear about my wonderful guest. Wonderful guest, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. My name is Suzy Tamasy. I am a designer, a fashionista. I am a magazine editor. And now we have a new book called Empowered in Heels. So if you really want to empower yourself right now, especially with pandemic and COVID, this is a book to get right now.
I'm loving it. I just love you're like empower yourself with the pandemic. During the pandemic, this is the book to get. It's so professional. I feel like I need to let you do my job. I feel like you're better doing it.
Well, this is a thing. I wanted to do something to actually inspire women out there. Everyone has a story, so bring out your voice with a story. And you know about books, so so this is why we called it Empowered in Heels. It's about women that have gone through stuff, like yucky stuff, and have pulled up those heels and made their comeback to success. So, what better book to read right now with all this wishy-washy of life that we've had for 3 years? Yeah.
So I have to ask, what made you go from the runway to sitting your butt in the chair and writing a book?
The pandemic. I couldn't do fashion shows anymore, right? So we even tried a virtual fashion show before it closed down again. And it was good. We did feature it online and stuff, but it's not the same essence. Honestly, you need to be in a fashion show in a runway and be there, capture the designs and see them from face to face, right? So I had someone say to me, well, you know what? You've been wanting to do this book. God is giving you the time. Do it now and don't take off that opportunity. So then I said, okay, you know what? I've been wanting to do it for maybe 5-6 years. So this is the time. So we started to all get together. I collaborated. I recruited, actually. I went to specific people that I know their stories because they were featured in the magazine, because we had a magazine called Empowered in Heels. And I went to them and I said, would you guys be interested in being in a book? And it went really well, and it took us maybe a year to get it together, and it's out. So this is the outcome. So it's on Amazon, and we've reached 55 biography bestsellers, so on the 55 mark, and we were top 5 for new releases. But it's just, we want to keep it going. We want it to be a movement of empowerment, because my story's in there, so you'll find out about me and why I do what I do. I love empowering women with fashion, and it's not just because of the clothing, it's how you feel wearing it. So if you dress up in the morning, your vibration and that vibration energy is so much higher than when you get up and just stay in PJs all day, or you wear black all day. You need to kind of pull out some color so that your energy just comes towards you, and the world just helps. It's that universe attraction, and good things come to your life. So this is why I do what I do. I really have a passion for empowering women, and we donate the proceeds to the women's shelters, which is our key goal in what I do in life. Yeah.
So you don't, oh, okay, first of all, you stole my question, because those are like, now you have fashion, but tell them about like the part where you're doing it. Also, you had a boutique. You have or had, so
I
tell us a
had
little bit about that, and
I
how
had
you used to help abused women.
I had a boutique, yes. 3 years ago, we had a boutique. Luckily, see, things happen for a reason. The partnership didn't go well, but I thought my life was going to end because I put my heart and soul to this boutique, and then see, COVID hit. So for a reason, things happen. So I'm glad I don't have a boutique. I do have a studio now that we do for the magazine. We do photo shoots there, and we do glam shots. So we get people in, we glam them up, we use our clothing line, and we take the before and the afters. We have a makeup artist and photographer, and we feature them in the magazine. So it's a dual thing, and it's so empowering for women. You know, if you don't dress up for yourself, who are you going to dress up for, right? So it should be for you, right? And when we do the glam shots, honestly, they go home with this empowerment movement with themselves that, wow, they need to do it more often. Because we don't have time for us sometimes, because if you're a mother, or, you have so much things on the run, when do you have time for you, right? So you need to put that time for you. That's self-care, right? Yeah.
So you said you also have a magazine as well. Can you tell us a bit about the magazine again?
Sure. It's called Biz and Fashion. So it's business for entrepreneurship and fashion. So we wanted to incorporate a lot of the business, so that business will be up to date on fashion also. And we also help other platforms of fashion businesses so that they can get known. So even if you don't have a fashion business, we still feature you. But it's a component of giving you tips and tools and how to run a business, because every business needs the key goals of how to run a business, right? Fashion, you just need a couple of enhancements, because there's the marketing and the other issues that you need, like photography is major with fashion, right? And styling, having that styling done perfectly so that you can feature your items.
Okay. I'm I'm just like blown away by everything you do. People always say we do a lot, and I feel like you're definitely beating us.
Yeah. You know
For
what?
sure.
Honestly, people ask me, how do you do it? Like, I have 5 businesses. I have this Empowered in Heels business that I've had for a while, because it was a magazine, as I mentioned. It was donated to the shelters. Every year we would do a run, and we would give it to the shelters that we are affiliated. It was like an empowerment for them to take them out of that darkness and see the light of the end of the tunnel. And then from there, we have the Biz and Fashion. We have the clothing line, which is suzyqjewels.com. And then I do styling and photo shoots, right? So that keeps me on the go a lot. And the new book now. So yeah, we you know what, you have to, that's one thing I learned with COVID. You need to diversify your business. A lot of people had one business, and if that one business, like if I had only the clothing line itself, because it was more glam wear, like prom, weddings, and whatever, elegance, I would be down right now. I had to incorporate loungewear. I had to incorporate other type of styles so people can wear at home, but I had the magazine to back me up. If I didn't have the magazine, I don't know where I would be today. And then from there, we added the book. You have to find avenues that you're growing, and you have to have different niches of business. And this is why a lot of business people are successful, because they do run 5 businesses, and that's how they can strive. So if one doesn't go well, at least the other one's picking up. So that's how I learned that you need to
Exactly.
diversify. Yeah.
Exactly. I think we have 7.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works out well. People always go, why? And I'd be like, why not? Because I mean, so many lines of income that if one fails, there's another one there to assist. You didn't lose everything. It's so important. I believe Joanne Penn, who is a huge podcaster for books, unlike us, we're not that big. Joanne is amazing. She always says that she learned that she learned about diversifying her income um, after job losses and stuff. So anyway, I think that's amazing. We got a little bit of business, we got a little bit of literary. Can you tell us what challenges you faced while writing this book?
I think the hardest challenge is that when you're a new writer, and we were looking for a publisher, and with publishing companies, they're so high in cost. And then on top of that, they take a percentage. So when you're publishing, you're also, like, if you go on Amazon, they take a percentage. So when you look at it, you're not getting anything. And if you're doing a collaboration with other authors, what are they going to get? So it's going to be like 2 cents. So I said, no, okay. I already have a media company. I have the publishing company with Biz and Fashion. So I decided to do it through them and take the cost through Biz and Fashion. And then from there, we kind of self-published through Biz and Fashion, and then we had it on Amazon. But you know what? That saved us that $6,000, and we're using it for the marketing, so we can promote it as much as we can. We have the 12 of us. They're 12 writers, amazing stories, all different, unique to each other. Honestly, it will empower you. This book is incredible, and it's so much easy to do a collaboration with other authors to promote your book, because it's their book too. It's all of us trying to promote this book to get the bestsellers, and that's our main goal.
All right, can you tell people where to find this book online so we can support you and promote the book and be empowered in our own heels?
Sure. So basically, it's on Amazon, so you can go for empoweredinheels.com, or you can go www.empoweredinheels.org, and that will send you to our website, which is linked to the Amazon. So either way, and then you can find out about the authors. We do have their bio on there. You can read up about them as to what they do. They're all unique story. We cover all ages. We have cyberbullying in there. We have about modeling and tips. We have about dealing with having your mother with cancer and having her leave us. We have entrepreneurship. We have trauma and abuse. We have cultural differences in skin tones. Like, I didn't even know that people, actually family members, your family will judge you with your skin tone. And I'm here like, this is ridiculous. We're all together. God made us all the same. We shouldn't be judged by our skin tones at all. So I thought, okay, that's a good story to get out. Let's share it to the world so that people can know that this is happening today, and this should not be happening, right? So we've got a lot of great impact stories in there, and they're all different to each other, as I mentioned, and they're also inspiring. All the women in there, honestly, God connected me to the right 12, like right 11 women, because my story's in there, to do this book, honestly. And I feel like my heart is so overwhelmed of joy and peace, and I know this book is going to be amazing for everyone to read. So get your teens reading it. Get, any woman out there that you see needs to be empowered right now and find their light of the end of the tunnel, or find something that they can get into in business, because we all have it in us. It's just believing in ourselves and pushing ourselves to get there. And we will get there. Never give up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for being with us today and talking about being empowered in heels. I'm loving the story, from fashion to author to helping others out. This story has so many twists and turns. I feel like it's a movie.
Well, actually, we were approached by a producer to see if we want to do a movie. So let's see. We really want to take the tone of the book for a bit and then get it into a movie. Yeah. So let's see what we're going to decide on, right? So yeah.
I'm loving it. Thank you so much for being here today. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap us up. You can find out everything that your ladies are doing at www.andithoughladies.com. And while you're there, go to the middle of the page and see the charities that we proudly support. We hope that you take the time to check them out and support them as well. We thank you in advance for that. Remember that wisdom is all around you if you're open to finding it and accepting it. So peace and love, you guys, from Will Nona and the Missing Jade. Oh yeah, thanks for listening.